Hello and welcome back to One Girl Evolution. Last episode for this season. We'll be back in the fall kind of vibe. I don't know. We're taking a little break just so I can fuel my creative juices. Fuel them. I don't know why I said that like that. But yes, very excited. I will put out some things in the summer to hopefully bring joy. I don't know. You know how you guys know how I like to be. I don't know why I'm a little bit nervous. I just love doing this so much, and if you watch every week or whenever you can, I really appreciate it. And if you're new and you're just finding this, then I hope you enjoy and that you have a great time. Welcome. But yeah, so this week, or last week said, we're going to be talking about mothers and doing things for the plot, which is basically like being brave in my book. And then of course segments in between, you know the drill. I hope you enjoy. You want to talk about mothers. Every time I hear the word mother, I think of that line from I don't know why I sound like that, from White Chicks. I've barely spoken today, so that's probably why. But yeah, mothers. I think part of the reason I wanted this to be a topic this week is because I just watched the last episode of The Testaments, and the whole like premise of the last episode is like what a mother would do for their child. And I just, when you sit back and really think about it, in most cases, women who are mothers, or like people who are mothers, they will die for their child, the child they brought into this world. Like, they will do anything and everything to keep that child safe, to keep them from keep them from harm, like keep them fed, clothed, with a roof over their head, or as much as they can. Like, you know, like a mother will do anything and everything to get what they can for their child. I know my mom, I wouldn't have the life I have if it weren't for my mother. My mother is an angel on this earth. And I would give my life for hers in a heartbeat. I know she would give her life for mine in a heartbeat. Hopefully it never comes to that. But yeah, I just feel like, I know that everyone says like when Mother's Day rolls around, it's like every day is Mother's Day. But it's like, is it truly? Like, are we really all appreciating the mom figures, the mothers, the like the healers, the nurturers in our lives? Like, are we really appreciating them and letting them know like how much we cherish them and how much they mean to us and all of the things? I know it can be a little bit like scary or just unfamiliar if that's not what you're used to, being like affectionate like that. And my brain says cariñosa, or like you give like to give like love like that. But when I speak Spanish, I don't know why my whole body revolted. But yeah, I feel like we should cherish them and let them know just how much they mean to us. Like, I don't know, I love mothers, and they truly are everything. Like, I saw this, I guess it's a quote, I saw this online, and maybe not everyone agrees with it, but it's true. It's a true statement. This world is made up of mothers and their children. We all come, like, primarily, in my eyes, from mothers. Like, they brought us into this world. We would not be here without them. So, I don't know. Maybe we should treat them better, in my opinion. Women in general, in my opinion. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about mothers and, like, give them a shout out. And, like, I know that obviously sometimes, like, relationships can be hard when it's, like, whatever, I don't know everyone's situation, but like I'm sure you have someone in your life that is like a mother figure or something of that nature, And for the same thing, whoever nurtures you, like, would literally give you the clothes off their back, would die for you. For the most part, those are all the things that qualify for motherhood. So, in my opinion, you should cherish those people. I also saw a video, and this is like a video like that's 10 years old, I'm almost positive, but it's basically a job interview, and it's they're letting all these candidates know the parameters, like the logistics of the job, like everything that you would be doing, how many hours it is, what the pay is, and they're describing motherhood, and like, you don't get paid. It's 24/7. It's like, you're cooking, you're cleaning, you're staying up with the associate most nights, like all of the descriptions of motherhood and like having a baby, raising a child, raising a person. And everyone was like, no, who would want that job? And then they're like, well, your mom had that job. Like, it's a mother's job, or that's what they think, like, in parameter, like a good parent's job, if anything. Because not just mothers are good mothers, there's great fathers out there too, but in the way you think of it, like, mothers are just everything, and I don't know, I feel like they don't go as appreciated as they should be. I love my mom. I love both my moms. I got two. I'm so lucky. But yeah, that's what I want to talk about today. Mothers. And all mother-like beings. You know what I mean? But yeah, go and hug your mother. Tell them how much you love them and all of the things. And if you're a mom, hug yourself. Tell people how much they should appreciate you more. I also have a new TV show, or no, it's not a TV show, a new movie for us all. It's on Netflix. It's relatively new. It's like, came out this is coming out in June. So yeah, it came out in May, but whatever, it's fine. It's on Netflix. It's called Ladies First, and it's Sacha Baron Cohen, and he's from The Dictator, from Borat, from I don't know what else. He was married to Isla Fisher. That's most of the information I know on him. And then it's also, I don't know her name. So sad. I'm horrible, but I'm almost positive she is the girl from Gone Girl, but I know she's the girl from I Care a Lot, which was also on Netflix. She's amazing. Let's look up her name. Actually, let's look up her name. Is it... No. What's her name? Rosamund Pike. Yes. And is she also... Yes, she's the girl from Gone Girl and I Care a Lot. Exactly. Rosamund Pike. She is a phenomenal actress. But yeah, that movie is hilarious. It definitely opens your eyes to what most, if not all, women have gone through, like, all of the things. It opens your eyes. I think that every boy should watch this movie. I know that every girl will see this movie and be like, that happened to me, that happened to someone I know, I've heard a story about that, anything, you know? So, watch it. It's funny. The way they do it is very funny and comedical. But in a real way where it's like, oh, well, that sucks. But yeah, so I thought it was hilarious. I obviously already, my eyes were open to this sort of thing. But if you need more eyes to open, this is a great movie to watch. Yeah, what are you watching this week? Would love to know. Okay. I also wanted to talk about this week. I'm still so sad. Not so sad, but like, I like doing this every week. You guys will still see me again. But yes, I also wanted to talk about basically doing it for the plot, being brave. I have always said this, if there's something in your heart, go out and do it, because what, I don't know why I hit myself, but why would it be in your heart if, obviously with the good of all, harm to none, why would it be in your heart if there wasn't a reason for it, right? But like, doing things for the plot, like, I feel like are the types of things that like maybe that scare you, that you wouldn't necessarily think you would do, but you're gonna go and you can go and do it anyway, and it like helps you grow as a person. This whole podcast, growing, learning, evolving, is basically what I'm trying to get at every week, or I do my best to as much as I can. There's different ways to learn, grow, and evolve, you know? But yeah, like doing it for the plot, being brave, like getting out of your comfort zone, like not necessarily doing things that you wouldn't have imagined in your wildest dreams, but like just putting yourself out there and like seeing what happens and what can stem from it, what can come from it. Like, I love doing things for the plot. Like, even if it's just the plot that I want to narrate in my head, like, we get to choose what the plot is. You can do whatever you want. Like, we have free will to an extent. I don't know. I do think that life is like destined in a way. And like we go down a path that we pre-chose, but that's just my belief. As far as I know, we can do whatever we want, because who knows what? No one knows anything. But, so, like I said, always for the good of all, with harm to none. Doing it for the plot, why not, in my opinion. And if you can ask, I love watching this tied in with the mothers, I love watching videos of like women, like older women in, I don't know, let's say the age range is like, everyone says that you feel so good in your 40s, so I'm going to say 40 to beyond, you know, and they're talking about how, like, live your life, like, do what you desire, like, go out and, like, I don't know why the words aren't coming to me, but, like, do it for the plot, like, so someone's like, what are you going to tell your kids? And not even that, like, you need to have kids to, like, tell them the crazy adventures you had, but, like, anything. Like, you can write a book, you can make a movie about it, you can just sit around with your friends at 80, 90 years old, however old you want to be to live to, you get to choose. Sitting around drinking a glass of wine, talking about the crazy things you used to do, or like maybe some of them didn't know you at that time, so you're reminiscing on like, oh, this is what 20-year-old me was, this is what 30-year-old me was, like all the different lives you've lived. Because yes, we do only get one life, but in this one life we can do so much with it and do whatever we want. We can move out of the blue. Like, I had a friend move out of the blue and she is thriving, she's having a great time, and I'm so proud of her. And in my head I'm like, how the fuck does one do that? But maybe one day I might. I don't know, I get nervous. But like, that's so for you. I don't know how to say. Because like I said, for me, I have my own goals, dreams, doing it for the plot schemes that I have that are not necessarily like all that. I want to travel. I would love to just get a plane, like leave somewhere out of the blue and stay there for a while, but then inevitably probably come back. Not probably, definitely come back. I do want to live in like Europe for a year at some point. That would be amazing. But I'm doing so many things like for the plot that I wouldn't necessarily have thought like 6 months ago I would do, or like things that I didn't necessarily think like, oh, we'll do anything for my plot. Like, it's doing lots for my plot. Like, I've learned so much in the past month, just like, oh yeah, I'll do that. Like, I'll help you out with that. Like, I don't know, like random things that like I didn't necessarily think that I would do. And I'm learning, and I think I'm growing, and I'm evolving, and I'm changing. And I love that for me. I'm so proud of myself. And so anything can be done for the plot. Literally going, like, I love, this is like super basic thing, but like, let's say it's a weekend and like I don't have plans and I'm gonna make plans with myself. My doing it for the plot kind of thing is ordering in Chinese takeout or a burger or whatever I want, And going to Publix and picking up a chocolate cake with milk. I like milk. And putting on a funny movie or a romance movie or a rom-com. Make it both. Anything I want. Anything I'm feeling that day. And that's me doing it for my plot. Like, I feel like I'm the main star of a rom-com when I do that. Like, the beginning, I'm having my takeout, sitting at home watching a movie. Like, that's how I romanticize my life. To me, that looks like a movie. Your movie can be whatever movie you want it to be. You get to decide, in my opinion. Obviously there's parameters and stuff, but like, for the most part, every day you can make small little actions, decisions into how you want your movie to look, or your plot to be. You know, do it for the plot, have fun, do things that excite you, maybe scare you a little bit, but for the most part will probably end up being very good for you. Do it for the plot. That's my advice. Aww. I also have new crushes of the week. It is a couple they just got married technically. Not technically, they did. It was announced today and I'm so happy for them. My crush is of this week are Dua Lipa and Callum Turner, looking beautiful as ever in their like courthouse ceremony. I don't know. But I'm so happy for them, and so that's who I want my crush of the week to be. They're both so beautiful and great artists. Dua Lipa, I've been a fan of yours since like 2016, so like what, 10 years now? Obsessed. When I heard New Rules and then listened to like her whole album, I was a fan from the get-go. I did fall off for a little bit, but I've always rooted for her from the sidelines. Or mumbling like crazy today. But yes. And then also Callum Turner, didn't know who he was and then found out who he was and I was like, yeah. And then they started dating, I was like, even more yes. And now they're married. What a love story. I don't know how they started. Oh, I do. Apparently, it's the cutest, it's so cute. Apparently, I don't know how true this is, I think. Apparently, they met in the wild. Crazy. She was reading a book. He was reading the same book. Went up to her and was like, "What chapter are you on?" She said the chapter, and I guess he was on the same chapter. And he's like, "I guess we're on the same page." Or she said, "I guess we're on the same page." One of them said that, and they're married now. If that's true, right? Someone make it a movie. That's crazy. That's amazing. That makes me really happy, and like that can happen in real life. That's amazing. It can happen in real life. But yeah, those are my crushes of the week. I obviously have other crushes personal to me that don't need to be shared. But I want to hear who your crushes are of the celebrity and or just notable person. Because like we're not going to talk about, I don't know, whoever you want. Who's your crush of the week? Hello! Welcome back to Tarot Corner. Our last week for a little while, sadly, but it's okay. We are gonna shuffle 3 times, knock 3 times. We're asking God, universe, source, for the good of all and with harm to none. What do we need to know this week? What do we need to hear? What messages or reminders do we need to know? What's going on? Okay, kind of silent. Let's see. Okay, that's way too many. We're gonna go again. Sorry. Just seeing about something. Okay. Okay. So we have the Five of Swords, the Magician, and the Two of Pentacles. Let's see, last shuffle, if there's anything else. Okay. The Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. Interesting. And then it's the Three of Swords reversed at the bottom of the deck. And you guys know I don't like reversed cards, but let's see. So, the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands describes a time when you may face opposition and conflict in your current situation. This may be due to miscommunication. Okay, but then the Magician is right next to that. This Magician is a skilled manifester and has the ability to create the life he desires. The Magician is a master of all elements, earth, fire, water, and air. Through his skills and abilities, he is able to use his energy to achieve his goals. This is a time when taking action will be very beneficial and rewarding. So maybe in the conflict, current situation where the miscommunication happened, take action. You are the Magician. You can say what you want to say clearly, is what I'm getting. But let's see. The Two of Pentacles appears when you have learned to balance multiple priorities at once. You are skilled in managing your time and distributing your energy. So yeah, it seems like that you have a pretty good balance. Let's see what the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands has to say. So this queen is well respected and appreciated by her people. She is very socially aware and respectful, confident, and full of charisma. This king is a powerhouse of success. He uses his charm and influence to bring others together to work towards accomplishing their goals. So yeah, I feel like maybe you just need to either channel these two energies, or these two energies could be there to help you out. Whatever conflict, miscommunication happened, like, you can clear it up, like, and figure it out. I don't know. I'm not getting much from this. Let's see what the Three of Swords reversed means. So this card represents, so it's upside down. So usually it represents true heartache, breakups, and pain that love sometimes causes. But, like, I'm not getting that from this. Like, the miscommunication can be resolved, and, like, there will be harmony again. You're Gucci. That's what I got from this reading. And that's what I'm leaving you with. If this did not resonate, you can look back to old readings. Or you can look for the future when I come out with new episodes. And if it did resonate, then I hope everything works out for you. Sending you so much love and light, and have a great summer. I should have put this on words, whatever. It's okay. Life happens. That was so much fun, though. Oh, we're still recording on here, aren't we?